some kind of bad news for us comic folks. Basically, Diamond Steve Geppi confirms closure. So there'll be no comic books. Well, no comic books for us from this week, and no comic books for the States after this week. So
oh God!
So yeah, they won't be delivering any comics to any stores. So we can't even read comics during our hiatus from.
Not even digital
technically...
comics. End of days.
It truly is the end of days.
Not even digital comics. Or...
Of the Flash.
What's that? You're
I know.
breaking up a little.
Yeah, no. Okay, I'm going on my phone.
Okay.
Guys,
He'll be
I'm
back.
gonna get out here and I'm going on my phone.
Yeah, but okay. So we got a few catalogs of comics. You know, the ones that we collected and didn't read because they're a bit much. Yeah. We can go through them. That's what I mean. But to not have new comics,
no, it's
painful.
Very painful.
That's painful.
Very painful.
He's back.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so much better. That's amazing.
I really need to get a tablet. This computer is dying. It really is. I just can't even deal with it.
Yeah.
The reason I use it is I can use my. Anyway, what's going on? We were talking about things.
Yes, we're talking about the fact that we can't get any more because the virus is upsetting our lives with this. Can't get comics. It's sad times.
Yeah.
You were saying about catalogs. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just saying that I've got a back catalogue of the Flash, Red Hood and the Outlaws, Avengers, quite a few comics that I just haven't. And I've got the shelf over there of graphic novels, and I think I've read one graphic novel off that shelf.
Well, help your fellow friends out. FaceTime them. And do a swap comic thing. Let them put the comic in front of the screen so you can read the comic, and every now and again be like, "You turn the page." Yeah, just help each other out in these hard times of comicness, or go back into the archives.
This was me. I was watching The Walking Dead one day, and I just thought to myself, "Oh my God, what if I can't read any more comics?" I just set them aside. Set them aside. Here we are.
There we go.
We're here. It's come true. So he did a statement basically saying what's happening and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm still trying to move stuff around a bit, make it
it's okay.
a bit more presentable.
Do your thing, Rich.
1 second.
Lift music.
Okay. So this is his statement. This is what he said. He said, coronavirus effects on distribution. As everybody knows, the world faces ever-increasing challenges related to the COVID-19 pandemic. Its effects on the comics and collectibles and tabletop gaming industry have been felt far and wide. We are hearing from thousands of retailers that they can no longer service their customers as they have in the past. Many of them forced to close by government action or resort to in-person or curbside delivery. Even those still open are seeing reduced foot traffic in most cases, a situation that seems likely to worsen with time. Do you know what? This is actually pretty long. It's a pretty long statement.
Basically, we ain't getting no comics.
Yeah.
So might as well draw your own.
Much.
Draw your own.
Do you know what, Isha? You just made a valid point. So there was an episode of Doug. Who remembers Doug?
Yeah.
There was an episode of Doug where Doug and Skeeter were in on a rainy day and they decided to make their own comic book. That's where Doug came up with Quail Man. And came up with Mosquito Man. And you know what? One day, me and my brother watched this episode. What up, Antoine? And we made our own comic book one day. I had this Jurassic Park, back when Jurassic Park was new, kind of sketchbook, had paper in it all over. So we just wrote a little comic book. We had some superheroes in there, like Fireman and Waterman. Some superheroes in there. my point is, like what Isha said, make your own comic book. You could be the next generation of creator guys.
I'm gonna set a challenge for us three here. Okay, I know we ain't got that much. Some of us working doing a thing. Yeah, this COVID-19. Yeah, I don't care how you spin it. Make your own 5-page comic if you can, and draw it and write it, and then in 3 weeks, because I'm giving some time. In 3 weeks, we'll showcase our little comics. On the podcast.
If I've got time to do that, yeah.
If you got time, that's fine. If you ain't, it's cool. It's all good.
You'll get a concept.
Yeah.
Yes, get a concept.
A character.
It doesn't matter if you draw some stick people, stick some pictures in there. Don't matter. Just a little 5-page little comic of COVID, of your version of COVID-19, 2020. Let's do this because everybody's doing push-up, sit-up challenge. Let's geeks. Let's do this, and this is for everybody else watching. Let's make your own little comic. 5 pages, not that long. There we go. Mini comic.
Yeah.
Mini comic.
Yeah, it is a bit peak times, as Sean says in the
Sean,
chat.
Everybody.
I think I got this from Twitter as well. There's a podcast I follow. It's a guy they're called Comic Conspiracy. Actually, they didn't have their podcast today. Damn. They're called Comic Conspiracy, and the guys, they work in the comic shop, and basically he said what they should do, and I think that's right. What the publishers should do is because they still got they could still bring them out on Comixology, put it online. And what they could do is allow you, and they should be doing this anyway, I think anyway, they should be putting it on Comixology. You can buy your comics on Comixology. It has a digital form, and then with that you can take it to the comic shop, or and pick up the hard copy in that case. You can probably have a comic book shop that has a certain code or something, so when you actually buy your comic from Comixology, the money actually goes to the store rather than and then that way you keep the stores alive, because we still need our comic book stores, and keep the comic business going as well. So I think
there we go.
That's a good thing for them to do, because this thing is going to be lasting for a good month or two.
A minute. So, and we need to evolve with. That's what I'm saying. The infrastructure of society right now, the infrastructure we had before is dead. We need to start building a new one, because
that's it.
You never know, you know what I mean? And things that should have been in place ages ago, you know what I mean, are not. And by the way, we've been doing social distancing, the source before all of this. You see all of this? This has been social distancing from 81 episodes ago. Okay? We're ahead of the curve. Just so you know. So man, So you ain't got no excuse not to do no podcast. Remotely do this, keep it going. But man, oh well, never mind. Back into the archive. What's next?
Alright, so next we're gonna talk a bit about Empyre. Karen wanted to do a bit about Empyre. Originally I wasn't really on it because it was after what's it, the Thor War thing, the other event that we just left.
God, what was it called? War of the
Realms. That's it.
My mind went. That was dope. Anyway. So I was kind of all out of. Jeez, my mind is going right now, man. Event books.
Wipe out Wednesdays. It's fine.
Event books. But I've been reading up about Empyre, and it does actually seem quite interesting, to be honest. So Empyre basically is supposed to be a space epic focused on the Avengers and the Fantastic Four, and it's a successor to the Kree-Skrull War. And the Kree-Skrull War, this happened back in the Silver Age, back in Avengers from issue 89 to 97 of the Avengers. So this was quite a while ago.
Okay.
So this is like a successor to that. The synopsis, well, they haven't really got a synopsis, but they did have something to, well, yeah, it's a synopsis. And I don't know, I don't know if anyone's read, have you read Young Avengers at any point? I haven't.
No, I've not read it. I'm aware.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
It's out there.
Young Avengers.
We will get to it. We will.
Young Avengers were pretty much Marvel's Teen Titans in a sense.
Teen Titans.
Yeah.
And just for the record, not even close as good. Like, I know they got some cool characters in Young Avengers, and I love my Teen
Titans, man.
Doesn't have the same feel. It just doesn't.
Nah.
It just doesn't.
Yeah.
To me, it doesn't even work. The team doesn't even work. They've got what to me personally, they got one great thing in Young Avengers, and that is Kate Bishop. Besides that, dead the rest of them. But anyway.
Well, they do have a character called Hulkling, and Hulkling is he's half Korean, half Skrull, from what I believe.
Bro.
Oh wow!
So and basically he is supposed to be the successor of an empire, one of the empires. I'm not sure which one it was because I haven't read it. But basically the synopsis is this: it says, "For as long as the universe can remember, the Kree and Skrull." Going back just to give you a bit of idea about the previous Kree-Skrull war that happened in Avengers. Basically, Earth. The reason why Earth was involved is Earth is in a good strategic position between their war, which is why they came to Earth and tried to take over and do things. Plus, the Kree kind of created the Inhumans as well, because what the Kree does, they kind of they do a lot of what's that?
Biomechanics.
Yeah, pretty much. They do a lot of breeding and stuff like that. So and if a society doesn't basically, if they're not up to it, then they'll come back and destroy them and stuff like that. So for as long as the universe can remember, the Kree and Skrull empires have locked in what seems like a never-ending war, but a former young Avenger has done the impossible. Abandoning Earth, his fellow heroes, and the love of his life, Hulkling has united both intergalactic empires under his rule, and now he heads to Earth with one of the largest armadas the cosmos has ever seen. What happens next will be chronicled in Marvel's biggest event of 2020. Not as big as the Corona. Empyre, well, Empyre, as well as the essential one-shot Lords of Empyre Hulkling, written by Chip Zdarsky and Anthony Oliveira, with art by Manuel Garcia. Lords of Empyre Hulkling will show readers what led Hulkling on his bold new path and what his mysterious plans are.
I feel like they're gonna punk out on the endings to this.
Yeah.
I really do.
I hope
because Hulkling was like, he was one of the Young Avengers, and he's got close relationships with a lot of the other young superheroes. Obviously, maybe not the new ones like Miles Morales and Kamala Khan and them.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
My cousin's on the chat. He says Hulkling's Corona Empire.
Put on bumps.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Oh, days. Yeah, I just feel like they'll have him do some stuff that will seem irredeemable, and then one of his friends, who's he close with? Who's on his team? I can't remember. I think Scarlet Witch's kids are on his team.
Yeah, Wiccan.
Someone's gonna be Wiccan. I think one of them's gonna be like, "Come on, guy! Remember when we saved the world from that person, and it's all good, you guys." And then the end.
They don't say whether he's coming to take over Earth or anything like that. He might do, might not. I don't know.
That's true. I'm getting ahead of myself. If it's a situation where he's coming to take over, they're gonna punk out.
Yeah,
I think they'll punk out.
Yeah,
I'd be really impressed if they
don't punk out.
Really, if they just go through with Hulkling being this guy who united both of these races and they're finally coming to Earth just to murk it. I'll be so impressed.
They ain't gonna murk Krakoa though.
Nah, man, they'll come to Earth. They'll have to self-quarantine themselves and that shit.
So, if you guys
came at the wrong time, guys.
If you guys want to read Empyre, you got the prelude that came out in December, called The Incoming. You got two others called Empyre Avengers issue 0 and Fantastic Four issue 0. Then you got the main book, which is Empyre. You've got 6 issues of that. Then you've got obviously the tens of tie-ins. So you've got.
I can't stand.
Man said the tens of tie-ins.
There's mad tie-ins.
Yeah.
There are mad tie-ins to these things.
So
what a thing.
The tie-ins.
That's the name of the show right now.
Mad tie-ins.
Mad tie-ins.
The tie-ins are Captain Marvel issue 18 to 20, Empyre Avengers issue 1 to 3, Empyre Captain America issue 1 to 3, Empyre Ghost Rider issue 1, Empyre The Invasion of Wakanda issue 1 to 3, Empyre Savage Avengers issue 1, Empyre Spider-Man issue 1 to 3, Empyre Squadron Supreme issue 1 to 2, Empyre Storm Ranger issue 1 to 3, Empyre Thor issue 1 to 3, Empyre X-Men issue 1 to 4, Fantastic Four volume 6 issue 21 to 22, Lord of Empire Celestial Messiah issue 1, Lord of Empire Hulkling issue 1, Empire of Lords of Empire Swordsman issue 1, at the Union issue 1 to 5, and X-Men volume 5 issue 10 to 11.
They had way too much time. They had way too much time. You could have made a nice fat, like, good series. You know what I mean? 1 to 10 of just a great series. But nope, you had to do tie. Is the story even finished? Is it coming to a climax?
Okay. Some of these tie-ins are like useless, like not even worth it. Like I remember Civil War, and I didn't read it, but I looked into what the Wolverine tie-in was, and it had something to do with him going to like assassinate somebody or something. No. I'm like, what's that got to do with Civil War?
Yeah.
What is this? What's that got to do with are you Team Iron Man or Team Cap? Whatever, man.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's why I was like, I don't know if I want to read this because I don't. There's too many tie-ins, man. I ain't gonna read all of them.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of books to catch up on as well.
So you never know. Give it a go.
Yeah, I think I'll try.
When you're really bored.
Yeah. I'll try the main book. 1 to 6, I'll read it.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. I think I'll read the main. If I'm to read it, I'll read the main.
Yeah.
The only tie-ins I'll obviously read is because I already collect for which again I got a back catalogue of. I already collect X-Men. And what was the other one? X-Men, Fantastic Four.
What, the tie-ins?
Whatever.
Yeah. Take your pick. Captain Marvel, Captain America, Ghost Rider, Savage Avengers, Spider-Man.
If you're reading comics, you're gonna get the tie-in. You're gonna get the tie-ins anyway. So.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm assuming you don't have the script on your phone, right?
I do, but I can't read it right now.
On your computer.
No.
Let me quickly email it to you.